I thought it was going to be like a little sparkler flare, like Roman candle thing that you buy at the fireworks stand. It's not. It was like a mortar shell. And the first time it went off, I about lost it. Last year's team was a fun team to be around. Just going on the road with those guys. I knew that, if God doesn't bless me with more years of baseball after this one, that was kind of my last ride at a summer, program where it's more, always want to win, but, you're also having a good time out there. So I feel like I took advantage of that and made sure I had a good time and talked to as many people as I can. And, I know the year before I wasn't around for the playoffs, so getting to experience that this year was cool, and being able to, play for a championship for the Bison was a cool deal. So super glad I did it. A lot of memories, and yeah, I guess about this time next year I'll be a fan spectating, but that's all right.
You're okay with that at that point. You mentioned a lot of the stuff that went in with that playoff series, and especially when you talk about the fan engagement throughout the season. I mean, being, nicknaming Don Mr. 325, your Abilene ties to it, your time at McMurray, just being around Abilene, the fans had a true love for you playing the game and just you as a person. Now, that showed with signage, that showed with all the interaction. What was that like for you to see that from the fan, just automatically go up, and every time you came to the plate, every time you did anything, I mean, they were on their feet without a doubt?
It doesn't get much better than that. I'm very, that was a blessing to say the least. I could feel it. I had a good time, like just engaging with people. And yeah, me being from Abilene, obviously I kind of have that, started like having that name, people want to interact with me. And it was so cool, man. I just don't know if I can get that anywhere else. Obviously I'm up here in South Carolina, nobody knows my name around here, you know what I mean? So, I think getting to experience that, a lot of people don't get to. Just me being in my hometown for that long and then get to play at that level in my hometown. Just a lot of guys aren't lucky enough to kind of get that experience. And so that is something I will miss. It was really cool having, a lot of people, the whole city basically behind your back. So that was a cool feeling I'll never forget. And yeah, I could feel it up there at the plate, man. It was cool. It was cool, and I had a really fun time with it. A lot of nice people I got to talk to and meet. It was a special season, man.
Absolutely, and there was just so much that encapsulated this season. One of the things that ended the season, the regular season, was that fireworks show. And you were kind of, no pun intended, the spotlight of that show to get it started.
Nice.
We put you on at third base and swung the bat, had the natural plan as that home run, the rocket hit, and started that fireworks show. Talk about being at third base and doing that. What was that like?
See, that was cool. It's just moments like that, for it to be my home field, my home college field, and me to be able to, walk out to my position or spotlight and all that good stuff. I don't know how much everybody's heard about the rehearsal before, but that kind of went crazy. I thought it was going to be like a little sparkler flare, like Roman candle thing that you buy at the fireworks stand. It's not. It was like a mortar shell. And the first time it went off, I about lost it.
We witnessed that. We saw it.
Yeah, I remember you being there. Yeah, I was jumping, that's for sure. But yeah, that night that was really cool. I didn't really tell my family what was going on. I said I was involved with something after the game, so they should stick around. And the way they the spotlight. I wasn't told all these things until pretty much how it was going to go down, pretty much the day of, and how they put it on, and it was really, really cool. It was very professional, and that was really. I mean, we had the best seat in the house, and I was so nervous about swinging at the wrong time, but I ended up doing well. It was really cool because my family was right there on the fence line behind me. So after it got started, just turned around and hung out with them. We had the best seats in the house. So it was stuff like that made last year really special for me, because I was asked to do things that, if I wasn't from around here and so well known locally, that I probably wouldn't be asked to do. So I'm just blessed to be able to get to do those things.
Yeah, and it shows the kind of person that you are and what it means to this community and this organization. I think that speaks truer words than anything. Now, one of the things that we're doing throughout October, obviously, when we talk about Major League Baseball and baseball as a whole, we talk about clutch players in October, right? We don't play baseball in October. We get to play the clutch time in August, right? Well,
yeah.
I'm going to throw a game at you, July 16th versus Piney Woods on the road. Okay, do you remember this game at all?
Shoot. The amount of time I've been to Piney Woods, bro. Oh, man. Oh, I get those days so mixed up.
I
know. It seemed like we were there for the entire summer.
It felt like the entire month of July we were always there. But this game in particular, you had yourself a heck of a game. Overall through the season, I mean, you had a batting average of 302. You had a leadoff average of 486. But some more stats from that game alone. You had a 3-hit performance. You hit a home run. You had 4 ribbies. I mean, 8 total bases along with that and a stolen base. I mean, talk about Mr. 325 doing it all. Take us through a game like that. How does that encapsulate?
I mean, yeah, okay, I remember that one.
Now that I put the home run and everything in there, you got it.
That was one of the good days down there, which that's hard to have when you're down there. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how baseball rolls. Some days you just, step to the plate and you just feel like you're the man. And I was seeing it well that day. And, the thing about summer ball is never really too worried about the outcome, more just out there having fun, really. But yeah, I remember that one. That was my first and only wood bat home run. So that was a special occasion, to say the least. I'm glad you got to witness history, because it won't happen again. But yeah, it was a good day, and yeah, I remember us playing very well. A lot of us hit the ball, and yeah, I remember that one. It was a fun day.
Yeah, I mean, you look at so many different memories, and you're right. Everything did seem like it just connected. We were always in Piney Woods. We were always in East Texas. Right. There was a point it just felt like kind of dragged a little bit. But you know what? We still found ways to have a great time with it. Riley, I'll end on this and kind of talking about some of the stuff for people that don't know what the Flying Bison are, and you got to experience it in the regular season in our inaugural year. This past year, you got to experience it on a bigger level, being there for the playoffs. For people who don't know about like the Flying Bison, what do they need to know, and what does it bring to certain people to be not only just a fan but be around the organization?
I would say, especially to players looking for summer homes, I would say out of all the years that I've done it, if you're not with the Bison, I don't think you're doing it right, especially if you're in any other team in the league. They treat their players phenomenally. You're treated as celebrities. You get all the the nice hookups and fed, and I mean, you don't really get that much anywhere. I've been in other couple summer programs, and they were great. And I had a great time. Got to meet some great people that I still talk to today. But with the Bison, it was just different. You're treated very, very well. The crowd, like the amount of people they're able to pull to the games is unbelievable. Some of those games are the most people I've ever played with or played in front of ever. I think if you're looking for a good environment to be at with good baseball and good people, I think the Bison's the way to go. And I think if you're looking to play in the same league or anything, I think you're doing it wrong if you're not with them.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Riley, I'll end on this. I said I would end on the last one, but now looking at, if there's anything you want to say to the fans and where they can catch you, not only during the Bison times or come back to Abilene to visit, but if whatever you're doing up there in the Carolinas, where can people follow what Mr. Riley Hood's doing?
Shoot. Well, if you're not willing to make the 17-and-a-half-hour drive or whatever it is, my school is called Lander University. It's in Greenwood, South Carolina, and they have Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. So I'm sure once the season starts back up in February, there'll be a lot of posting going on, and I'm sure I'll find a way to get on there a few times. So that's where I'll be for this next year. And, as soon as I'm done here, Abilene's my town. So I'll be back, and, I'm sure I'll be involved in some way with the Bison for sure. I don't think there's just any way I can be in Abilene and not stop by and see you guys.
We can't have a flying baseball team without Mr. 325 in some way. And whether it's just, coming out as a fan for a night, maybe, we see him as, involved in promotions in some way, shape, or form. We'll kind of keep it right there. We don't want to give away too much. But there's just a lot that encompasses and brings you into the ball game and to Abilene Flying Bison baseball. So, Riley, we appreciate it. And, best of luck during this season coming up.
I appreciate you, James. Anytime, man. You just let me know.